Good day, everyone. I'm Ilan Christie, the first reporter of the Group 5. I'm going to present the three topics in the following slides. Participants in systems development. There are four broad groups participants in systems development, such as system professionals, end users, stakeholders, and accountants auditors. The first is system professionals. System professionals are systems analysts, system engineers, and programmers. These individuals actually build the system. They gathered facts about problems with the current system, analyze these facts, and formulate a solution to solve the problems. The product of their efforts is a new system. Second, end users. End users are those for whom the system is built. There are many users at all levels in an organization. These include managers, operations personnel, accountants, and internal auditors. In some organizations, it is difficult to find someone who is not a user. During systems development, systems professionals work with the primary users to obtain an understanding of the user's problems and a clear statement of their needs. Third is the stakeholders. Stakeholders are individuals either within or outside organizations who have an interest in the system but are not end users. These include accountants, internal and external auditors, and the internal steering committee that oversees systems development. And last, accountants or auditors are those professionals who address the controls, accounting, and auditing issues for systems development. This involvement should include internal auditors and IT auditors. Why are accountants and auditors involved with SDLC? So what is SDLC? SDLC is the Systems Development Life Cycle. The SDLC process is of interest to accountants and auditors for two reasons. First, the creation of an information system entails significant financial transactions. Conceptually, systems development is like any manufacturing process that produces a complex product through a series of stages. Such transaction must be planned, authorized, scheduled, accounted for, and controlled. Accountants are as concerned with the integrity of this process as they are with any manufacturing process that has financial resource implications. Because of their background, experience, and training, accountants and auditors are experts in financial transactions and thus can provide critical input into the system regarding controls, integrity, timeliness, and a number of other important aspects of financial transactions. The second, and more pressing concern for accountants and auditors is with the nature of the products that emerge from the SDLC. The quality of accounting information rests directly on the SDLC activities that produce accounting information systems, or AIS. These systems deliver accounting information to internal and external users. The accountant's responsibility is to ensure that the systems employ proper accounting conventions and rules and possess adequate controls. Therefore, accountants are greatly concerned with the quality of the process that produces AIS. For example, a sales order system produced by a defective SDLC may suffer from serious control weaknesses that introduce errors into the financial accounting records or provide opportunities for fraud. How are accountants involved with the SDLC? Accountants are involved in systems development in three ways. First, accountants are users. All systems that process the financial transactions impact the accounting function in some way. like all users, accountants must provide a clear picture of their problems and needs to the system's professionals. For example, accountants must specify accounting techniques to be used, internal control requirements such as audit trails and special algorithms such as depreciation models. Second, accountants participate in systems development as members of the development team. Their involvement often extends beyond the development of strictly AIS applications. Systems that do not process financial transactions directly may still draw from accounting data. The accountant may be consulted to provide advice or to determine if the proposed system constitutes an internal control risk. In all cases, the level of auditor participation is limited by independence, issues in professional standards, and ethics. Third, accountants are involved in systems development as auditors. Accounting information systems must be auditable. Some computer audit techniques require special features that need to be designed into the system during the SDLC. The auditor has a stake in all systems and should be involved early in their design, especially regarding their auditability, security, and controls. Next is the information systems acquisition. There are two ways organizations usually acquire information systems. First, they develop customized systems in-house through formal systems development activities, and second, they purchase commercial systems from software vendors. In-house development. Many organizations require systems that are highly tuned to their unique operations. These firms design their own information systems through in-house systems development activities. In-house development requires maintaining a full-time system staff of analysts and programmers who identify user information needs and satisfy their needs with custom systems. And the commercial systems, a growing number of systems are purchased from software vendors. Faced with many competing packages, each with unique features and attributes, management must choose the system and the vendor that best serve the needs of the organization. Making the optimal choice requires that this be an informed decision. Next is the trends in commercial software. There are four factors have stimulated the growth of the commercial software market. First, the relatively low cost of general commercial software as compared to customized software. Second, the emergence of industry-specific vendors who target their software to the needs of the particular types of businesses. Third, a growing demand from businesses that are too small to afford in-house systems development staff. And fourth, the trend toward downsizing of organizational units and the resulting move toward a distributed data processing environment, which has made the commercial software option more appealing to larger organizations. Organizations that maintain their own in-house systems development staff will often purchase commercial software when the need permits. Commercial software packages fall into three basic groups, which is the turnkey systems, backbone systems, and vendor-supported systems. Next is the types of commercial systems. First is the turnkey systems, are completely finished and tested systems that are ready for implementation. These are often general-purpose systems or systems customized to a specific industry. Turnkey systems are usually sold only as compiled program modules, and users have limited ability to customize them to their specific needs. Some turnkey systems have software options that allow the user to customize input, output, and some processing through menu choices. General accounting systems. These systems are designed to serve a wide variety of user needs. By mass producing a standard system, the vendor is able to reduce the unit cost of these systems to a fraction of in-house development cost. Powerful systems of this sort can be obtained for under $2,000. To provide as much flexibility as possible, general accounting systems are designed in modules. This allows users to purchase the modules that meet their specific needs. Typical modules include accounts payable, accounts receivable, payroll, processing, inventory control, general ledger, financial reporting, and fixed asset. Next is the special purpose systems. Some software vendors create special purpose systems that target selected segments of the economy. For example, the medical field, the banking industry, and the government agencies have unique accounting procedures, rules, and conventions that general purpose accounting systems do not always accommodate. Software vendors have thus developed standardized systems to deal with industry-specific procedures. And next, office automation systems are computer systems that improve the productivity of office workers. Examples of office automation systems include word processing packages, database management systems, spreadsheet programs, and desktop publishing systems. Next is the backbone systems. These systems provide a basic system structure on which to build. Backbone systems come with all the primary processing modules programmed. The vendor designs and programs the user interface to suit the client's needs. Some systems such as Enterprise Resource Planning or ERP offer a vast array of modules for dealing with almost every conceivable business process, and all are interfaced seamlessly into a single system. By selecting the appropriate modules, the customer can create a highly customized system. Customizing a commercial system, however, is expensive and time-consuming. A fully functional ERP system typically takes 18 to 24 months to install and costs anywhere from $10 million to $100 million. Last is the vendor-supported systems. These are hybrids of custom systems and commercial software. Under this approach, the vendor develops or maintains custom systems for its clients. The systems themselves are custom products, but the system's development service is commercially provided. This option is popular in the healthcare and legal services industries since the vendor serves as the organization's in-house systems development staff. This approach helps to reduce development costs charged to the client's firms. The next topic is the advantages and disadvantages of commercial software. The first advantage is the implementation time. Take a long time to develop. It is a custom systems siya. Months or even years may pass before a custom systems can be developed through in-house procedures. Unless the organization successfully anticipates future information, needs, and schedules application development accordingly, it may experience long periods of unsatisfied need. However, commercial software can be implemented almost immediately once a need is recognized. The user does not have to wait. The second advantage is the cost. A single user must wholly absorb in-house development cost. However, since the cost of commercial software is spread across many users, the unit cost is reduced to a fraction of the cost of a system developed in-house. And third advantage is the reliability. Most reputable commercial software packages are thoroughly tested before their release to the consumer market. Any system errors not discovered during testing are likely to be uncovered by user organizations shortly after release and corrected, although no system is certified as being free from errors. Commercial software is less likely to have errors than an equivalent in-house system. Last is the disadvantages of commercial software. The first disadvantage of commercial software is the independence. Independence. Purchasing a vendor-supported system makes the firm dependent on the vendor for maintenance. The user runs the risk that the vendor will cease to support the system or even go out of business. This is perhaps the greatest disadvantage of vendor-supported systems. Second, the need for customized systems. Why it is disadvantage? Well, the prime advantage of in-house development is the ability to produce applications to exact specifications. This advantage also describes a disadvantage of commercial software. Sometimes, the user's needs are unique and complex, and commercially available software is either too general or too inflexible. Last, maintenance. Business information systems undergo frequent changes. If the user's needs change, it may be difficult or even impossible to modify commercial software. In-house development provides users with proprietary applications that can be economically maintained. And that's all. Thank you. This is Christy Omacob Ilan.